On the handoff, Stevenson. He can't get him down. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. 3rd down and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And this one's going to go the wrong way, losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. No score after 1 on EA Sports. And this one's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
I'm darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Got a man. It's Tyquan Thornton. And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Going for it on 4th down. Corral. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they find a way to convert there on 4th and 6. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. He's to the 15. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick 6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now. All of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Calais Campbell finding his way home for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Corral's throw taken in by Thornton.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Here's Ritter. And his throw here's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long, and hope someone would come free.
Down, black 40. You get me? He's not going to get me? Striker, 3-3.
First down, here's Ritter. This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Here we go. Here we go.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Ritter will throw for it. And the conversion good. He's got it. So the lead swells to 16-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. 2nd and 12. Throwing here, Corral. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Patriots trailing here, but they will have the football first as the 3rd quarter is underway. Now Jones. Jones now on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Corral to throw, 1st and 10. Flush to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And Corral will throw it. Under pressure. pressure, and they got to him again. Troy Anderson able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Third and long, Corral. And that is incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs of getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded inside the 5. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over first and 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Right there in the middle, 55. We own it. We own it.
On second down, Ritter. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. To about the 35, second down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now an option play on second down. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Ritter throwing on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Kyle Duggar coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. Ritter on the 4th down try. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And he is in for the 2 points. And they're back within a score as the lead's cut to 8. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. 46 yards rushing for him now to this point. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Option left, and Ritter keeps it. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Ritter. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Into the hands of London. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Ritter will set up to throw it. That is intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Jones. That's caught by Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Jones. Dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Here's first down. Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Jones. He finds Douglas complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. To throw is Jones. And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion. The late touchdown was only half the battle. Now they need the 2-point conversion to tie the ball game. They'll try and run it in. And he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And we may be on our way to overtime. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's 1st and 10. Now Ritter. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Here's Ritter. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get settled?
So possession in overtime first goes to the Atlanta Falcons, and we are back underway. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Ritter on 1st and 10. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Lawrence Guy able to get in there and drop him for a loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. 2nd down and a run by Robinson. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Ritter back to throw. Got a man. It's London. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for 4th down. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So as they head to the sidelines, we'll head to this break on EA Sports. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Robinson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Ritter now. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 58 yards on the ground for him so far. It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. They'll set up a throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Robinson up the middle. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This is our time.
Ritter looks to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Ritter. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 25-yard line. One overtime. How about 2? We need another. We're still even. We'll switch sides and have that second overtime in just a moment.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. 22 meter.
This is Cordero Patterson. Remember, he won a ring with the Pats. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Now 2nd and 9. Robinson on a give right side. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yep. Touchdown, Falcons! Desmond Ritter on target to Drake London.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
They're going to try and run and make them 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Bud Dupree able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Throwing, Jones. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. So a win here for the Falcons. And the man leading the charge was their quarterback, Charles. That's Desmond Ritter.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And with that, we say so long from Foxborough.